Today we are taking a look at the Lil Cryptid Oracle, which is a really fantastic little oracle deck that was funded by a Kickstarter back in 2022 and 2023. So originally I was just going to do a review of this deck, but it came so thoughtfully and awesomely packaged. I figured I'd do an unboxing. So I have not seen this deck. I opened it up and then I realized, oh, this is really packaged in a really fun way. So it would be kind of cool to share that. And it's always nice whenever decks come in that way. So we have this nice little box it's actually packaged in eco packaging, which I think is pretty darn cool. So I'll be recycling everything. A lot of times when decks come with something like this, I just reuse it for things I send out, which is pretty cool. And then inside we have the deck itself, which is in this cute little tin, and you can see there's a little, oh, it looks like a little Bigfoot sticker, super cute. And then I also got a couple of other goodies. Let's see what we have. Oh, super cute. It's a bag for the deck, and it's got little, there we go, little Bigfoot prints. I love it. Ah, there it is. So the Lil Cryptid Oracle, you can see, is super fun on here and really, really pretty. You can see the artwork has that beautiful watercolor kind of ombre look there. Super fun. What else we got? Looks like maybe some little cards. We'll check out the deck in a second. I think this is probably the book, and everything is just wrapped, and oh my gosh, it must have taken forever to do this. So thank you so much to the deck creator and the folks who packaged, because that is just super fun. And then we've got, if we can get it out, here are some more little prints. So let me open everything up and I'll share it with you all. Everything was just packaged so lovely. So here, let's unbox all of this super fast and take a look at what is inside. We've got the deck, the book, an extra set of variant cards, and a cute little print, as well as the bag. And all of this was provided to the folks who funded the Kickstarter, which I just want to say thank you to the artists and the authors that put this deck together, because receiving those types of things in a Kickstarter is just really freaking cool. And it's really wonderful way to thank the fans and the folks that are helping to make the publishing happen. Let's start off with the field guide, which is gorgeous. It has the different pictures of the cards and some initial sketches, which is really neat. It also has the legend and the lore of the cryptid, and then what the card means as well. I'm a big sucker for works of art like this that have color in them, and I know that it's one of those things where it can cost a lot of extra money to do that, but I always appreciate whenever we see that. Really neat thing about this particular guidebook is at the back it has places for field notes, which is cool. Kind of if you're going along with the theme of this being a field guide to different cryptids you might meet, that's kind of I don't know, I think it's a super fun touch. And then here are the artists, Andrew Rodgers and Christopher Penzel, and then they also did a really great job giving nods to some of the folks who made the spreads as well. And also, I just had it, let me find it, the writer of the book as well. Supposed to be Sebastian Oso, a professor of cryptozoology, as well as the writer Ramon Escobar. So really cool little piece. I like the fact that this deck really has a fun, it's not scary, it really has fun energy to it, and it's written as almost like a little field guide to these different cryptids too. So if you're wanting to learn more about them, you can do that pretty easily here. Also, some really fun spreads on, I am absolutely going to have to do the Mothman spread. Some really fun spreads inspired by the cryptids as well, which is always neat to have in one of these decks too. The deck itself is small but mighty, and it comes in this really nice metal tin, which is really lovely. It has that beautiful watercolor art. And on the inside, one of the things that's really, really nice with the deck is it comes with a QR code. So if you weren't able to get the field guide or you didn't get it, you can just take a look at the QR code and you can get the field guide that way. I also really love this. This is super cool. They included
several cards that have the different names of the cryptids and their meaning, and they are double-sided, so you can actually, if you wanted to, you could just lay these all out while you were working with the cards as like a quick reference. And that's super, super great because the cards do have the meaning of the card on it as well, but that's kind of the overall meaning. So of course, I pick a card that I can't pronounce, but for this one, the Umdelbi, the devious is on here, but then if you look at this like little reference card, it gives you some of the other meanings as well. So you could say that the main theme for each card is on the card, and then there's like additional keywords that go with it. So these are really nice for that. If you're reading, you can just have them. They're nice and convenient. So let's just take a flip through. I won't do the whole deck. The deck is really sturdy. Like the cards are so nice and thick, and they're really smooth and very sturdy, and they're small. Like this is a smaller oracle deck. It fits in the palm of my hand. It doesn't have any fancy edges or anything, but I think it just stands from its, it just has kind of a, I don't know, for me personally, it just has a very sweet energy to it. So here's Big Bird, which is one of the pterodactyls. We have the death worm, the unicorn. Now I'm opening these, you're seeing them just out of the box. So this is the order that they came in my box, and I'm not sure if, I love that Phoenix, if yours would be any different or not. Jackalope, that's awesome. And for me personally, you know, I have some different cryptid decks. I have a yokai deck of Japanese demons and spirits, and I think I have a couple of other, oh that's so fun, the Loveland Frogman. I have a couple of different, yay, Florida's own skunk ape, awesome, heck yeah. I have a couple of different decks that are monster decks or cryptid themes, and every once in a while you'll see a cryptid themes kind of pop up. I really was drawn to this one because it was super, super cute and super sweet, and I also liked the fact that some of these kind of frightening creatures, like the Chimera, were presented in a way that really, like, it really gives you the opportunity to see some of the things that we might find scary and think of them in other lights, like the Chimera, right? Like this was a monster in mythology, but if you think of it more as like partnership, that kind of works. Oh, I love that Thunderbird. That is awesome. Vision, yes. Oh, Black Shuck. And again, like here's another one, right? Like that idea, some of the tales of Black Shuck are about it being this really terrifying beast and this kind of this harbinger of doom, right? When Black Shuck appears, that means doom is on its way. Interesting way to spin it, of considering that a card of manifestation. Bigfoot mystery, I love it. Yay, Nessie, longevity. Yeah, so clearly, if as you're watching this, you are figuring out that I am kind of a cryptid nerd. I have loved cryptids since I was a little kid. And Nessie is a great example, and what a wonderful message for Nessie, right, of longevity. Like this is one that has endured since the 1800s and even before. We have stories of Nessie going back to the Celtic times. So what a great message for that one. Oh, yay, the Bronzo Dragon, the Fresno Nightcrawler, Goatman. And actually too, lest I pass Goatman up, so this one, the meaning is death, right? So this isn't all like a fluffy, cute deck. There's some heaviness in here as well. You could certainly use this as a deck to work with some shadow ideas as well, and to kind of, Chupacabra, to plumb into some of those inner depths. So I know I just said that I wasn't going to go through this whole deck, but this is the first time. Oh, yay, that's awesome. This is the first time I've seen it, so I am going to go ahead and go through the whole thing because it's cool. Spectre Moose. And what's cool about this too, like there's some on here that you might not be familiar with, so it's a really neat one as well. They have drawn cryptids not just from North America, but from all over the world. So you will get to meet some creatures in here that you might not have ever met before as well. Oh, the Jersey Devil, of course. Had to get that one in there. And then Mothman. Awesome. So that is the whole not little, Lil Cryptid Oracle. And again, you can see that it's just like I have pretty small hands, but it's a palm-sized deck. And it's a really super fun one with beautiful art that's very gentle and sweet, but still can carry some really heavy meaning. These are the alternate versions of some of the cards, which was a really nice thing that was included in the Kickstarter. So if you decided, like the unicorn in particular, I think I really like this alternate version of it because the meaning is luminosity, and this is just like such a pretty card. So if you happened to get into the Kickstarter, or if you can find and purchase from the artist, you might be able to get your hands on these as well. Here's a comparison, for example, and I think it was really neat that the artists were able to do this and send out a different variation of some of the cards as well. That was a really nice little aspect here for this particular artist, and a really nice thing to be able to include in the deck as well.
As of May 2023, the deck is still available from the artist at the Lil Dark Arts shop. I will link that in the comments of this video, and I hope you'll check them out. This is a really great example of a super successful Kickstarter with some artists that did a great job partnering with members from the tarot community as well as great authors, all to create a wonderful product.